everyone, so today's video is going to be another taste testing video. This time it's going to be on American cereal. Now unlike my previous video which was Australian tries American candy, I haven't tried any American cereal ever. I've only ever heard of it from like TV shows and movies, so this is going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm super excited. Now, just like my previous video, I'm going to give everything a score out of 5. So 5 would be food from the gods and 1 is equivalent to dog poo. So that's how I'm going to scale everything in this video. First cereal I'm going to try is probably the one I'm most excited about, and it's the Lucky Charm. I could only find the chocolate ones for some reason. All of the regular plain flavoured ones was gone, so I got the chocolate one. I figured it'd still be okay though because I love chocolate. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's little like colourful marshmallowy bits. It smells just like Cocoa Pops, so I think I will like it. I'm going to try and get like marshmallow and chocolate. Here we go. Oh yeah. I like this already. It tastes just like Cocoa Pops, the chocolate I mean. I can taste the marshmallow when I eat it on its own and it's really yummy. This is good. I've only just realised too, the little like marshmallowy bits, like this one's in the shape of a 4-leaf clover and like there's a little rainbow, so they're actually like little themed things. I really like this. If I was a kid, I would want this all the time. Yeah, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to give Lucky Charms a 5. They are awesome. I would totally buy these if I had them available to me in Australia, but this box cost me like $8, so I don't know if I'm going to buy them again, but I wish I could. Alrighty, next cereal is going to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm really excited about this one because I love cinnamon. So on the box it looks like they're little like square shaped things with cinnamon sugar all over it. It sounds really good. But then like when I poured it out I was just like, oh, that's it. But that's what they look like. They're just kind of like little rectangles. Smells really appley though. They're yummy on their own. I hope they're good in milk. Let's see. It's like a really subtle cinnamon. Like it's not as if you're eating a cinnamon donut, for example. It's really subtle and just kind of faint, but I like it because you don't want it too sickly in the morning. I'm going to give Cinnamon Toast Crunch a 4. It's really, really nice. I wish it was just a little bit more cinnamony. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. I just wish there was a little bit more. It's just a little too faint for my taste. But I still really like it. It's really nice and sweet, and I think it's really nice as a cereal. I was worried that cinnamon on a cereal would taste weird, but it's actually really nice with the milk. So I'm going to give it a 4. Next box of cereal is this Cap'n Crunch Sprinkled Donut Crunch. This looked so good when I saw it on the website. I was like, yep, I have to get that. So by the picture of it, it looks like there's little mini donuts with sprinkles on them. And I thought, oh my god, that sounds like the best cereal ever. So I had to get it. However, now that I've poured it out into my little cup, it looks a little disappointing. Not like bad, but the little donutty things are so small and there's like only a few sprinkles on them. And like, it doesn't look very donutty, so I'll try it with milk anyways. So time to eat my little baby donuts. For what it is, I was hoping there was going to be so much more flavour than this. Oh, please don't be disappointing. For the Cap'n Crunch Sprinkled Donut, I'm going to give it a 3. That was so disappointing. Like, the picture of it looks amazing. It looks as if it's going to be like the best thing ever in terms of something like really sweet and really fun to eat. But then when you eat it, it's kind of like eating Cheerios with sprinkles on them. That's kind of what it tastes like. It's very, just kind of blah. Like, if I was a kid, I would love to try it just because of the way it looks. But then when you eat it, you're kind of like, oh, is this it? Next up, we have Reeses Puffs. Now, this one I am so excited about. I love Reese's Pieces, the chocolate, and I love peanut butter stuff, so I think I will really like this. I have high expectations anyways. So this is what they look like. So they're just like little bally kind of things. Well, super peanutty. That always sounds so dumb when I say that about Reese's stuff because obviously it's going to be peanutty, but just saying. Go Reese's Puffs. I'm already going to rate these. I'm going to give them a 5. They are so yummy. It's like the perfect amount of peanut butteriness. It's not too strong. Like, it's kind of weak, but it's still really yummy. Next up we have the Fruity Pebbles, and I'm so excited for these. I don't know if you can see, but they're super, super brightly coloured, super rainbow, and I think that's amazing for a cereal. Every cereal that we have here in Australia is like brown. Not really nice, except for Fruit Loops obviously, and I think these are going to be like them because I just smelt them and they smell just like Fruit Loops, like, oh, so sugary and good. I love Fruit Loops, they're like my favourite childhood cereal. But as you can see, they're like super duper rainbow. If I got this as a kid, I would be so excited because, like, look at that. Imagine eating that for breakfast. Oh, they smell so good. They're just like Fruit Loops. Oh yeah, but these look so much cooler. I like these better than Fruit Loops. Look at that. How fun is that? I love American cereal. I'm definitely going to give these a 5. They were so good. If I had to explain kind of what they look like, they look kind of like cornflakes, but they're colourful and they taste like Fruit Loops. Like, they are amazing. I really, really like these. Oh my god. Next up we have the Golden Grahams, or Golden Grahams as it's said in America. For some reason we say this word as Grahams in Australia, like Graham, the guy name. Whereas in America, isn't it like Graham? But then wouldn't that be G-R-A-M? Like, I don't get it. These look a lot like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, however, they smell like not that great. So it doesn't say at all on the box what these are going to be. Like, it doesn't say the flavour at all. I just want to make sure. Yeah, no, it doesn't say at all. So I don't know what this is meant to taste like. Bottoms up. So they're just like little squarey, plain grandma looking ones. Like, it looks like bran kind of cereal. It's really plain tasting. I don't think I'm going to like these. Nope, I don't like these. I'm going to keep eating them just in case I decide I do. It's just something my mum would eat. Like, it's got no flavour. She would like it. Yeah, I'm going to give these a 1. Not because they particularly taste bad, but they're just not something that I would ever repurchase. Like, my mom would like this because it's really plain. There's not a whole lot of flavour. It's just really, it tastes healthy, kind of. I imagine it's not. Honestly, I'm going to give this a 1. I don't really like it. It's not terrible, but I still would totally never ever buy this again. Like, I'm not even going to eat any more of this. I'm just going to give it to my mum. This is like, no. That's a 1. Next one will hopefully improve my spirits, and it's Apple Jacks. I got this one from Daryl Lee. It was like $3, which is a pretty good price. It's one of those like single serve travel size ones, but I'm only going to try a few of them. So it says Apple Jacks are crunchy sweetened 3-grain cereal with apple and cinnamon, and I like apple and oh, they look like Fruit Loops, except they're just orange and green. Oh, it smells like the packaging. I can't smell the cereal. I can't smell anything. Are these out of date? Oh great, there's no date printed on there. I bet these are out of date. They don't smell like anything. Anyways, so I've put some in my little cup. They still don't smell like anything. Why don't they smell like anything? I had high hopes for these. Here we go. I reckon these are out of date. Tastes like cardboard. Are these meant to be like cardboard? I friggin' hope not, because that is like the most disgusting thing I've ever... I'm not even going to finish that. That's like inedible. I cannot... I can still taste it. It's like I've literally bitten the cardboard box that they came in. Like, I'm going to totally cop out. I'm not eating any more of these. That was friggin' disgusting. That's a 1. If that's what they're meant to taste like, that's like a 0. But I'm going to give it a 1, obviously, because that's what's on the scale. This is disgusting. I hope that these are just out of date because they sound really good, but they taste like shit. Okay, hopefully this next one's not another doozy. I've had like 2 crap ones. Hopefully this one's good. So this is the Captain Crunch Caramel Popcorn Crunch. As a side note, for whatever reason, I could not get the regular Captain Crunch, which is what I really wanted, but couldn't find it, couldn't buy it online, couldn't buy it in Australia. If I bought it in Australia, it was no joke, $27 a box. Like, hell no. So I went with this one instead. So this one's caramel popcorn, which sounds really, really good. They look like just little crunchy little caramelly kind of balls. Hopefully these ones are good because the last 2 have been crap. So that's what they look like. They smell really good. They smell like caramel. Not caramel popcorn, but they smell like caramel, which is good. I'm gonna eat a few. Well, I've got too many. These I'm on the fence about. Because I didn't like them when I first ate them, but now that I'm eating them more, I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe. I like them, but at the same time, it's something different. Like, we don't have caramel flavoured cereal here in Australia, so it's something different. So I think that's what's stumping me. It's just something I haven't had before. I'm gonna give these a 4 because they do taste good. Like, they taste really, really nice. I just think it's something that I'm not used to and it's something I've got to adjust to. Next cereal to try is this strawberry tiny toast. I've never heard of this like in any movies or anything like that, but when I was shopping online I saw it and I thought it was really cute. I don't know if you can see, but there's like little tiny toast cereal bits and I thought that was so cute. I'm like, what? Why don't we have anything like this in Australia? It's so cute. And this is how they look in the cup. So they are that big, if you can see, tiny. However, the cereal smells really good. Like a nice sweet strawberry. Let's try it with some milk. Hey baby girl, want some tiny toast? No? Okay. That was actually really nice. I'm not really someone who clings to fruit flavoured things, but it was really, really nice. The strawberry was like little flaky bits kind of on it, so it was really just nice and subtle. It wasn't overpowering and it was just, yeah, it was really nice. So I'd probably give it a 4. Next up we have Cookie Crisp, and this reminds me so much of Jessie and Gina from BF vs GF. They tried this on their channel like ages ago when the Cookie Dance first came out, the song. So this reminds me of them and it makes me sad because they're broken up. But anyways, I'm going to try this. It looks really, really amazing. They just look like mini cookies. So this is how they look. They just literally look like a mini chocolate chip cookie. Doesn't have a whole lot of flavour to it. Damn it. You kind of get more flavour when you eat more of them together. That was really disappointing. I feel like the start of this video is going to be all great and then the end of this video is turned to shit, unfortunately. But these don't really have much flavour. Like, from the sounds of it, Cookie Crisp. Like, oh my god, imagine cookies as a cereal and then when you eat it, it's like, what am I eating? I don't know. There's just not a whole lot of flavour. I'm not really like a big fan. I'm going to give it a 2 because it just does not taste like chocolate chip cookies at all. Next up we have Finding Dory. There's no actual name, it just says Finding Dory on it, so I'm gonna call it Finding Dory. The only reason why I picked up this cereal is because Finding Dory was like the best movie that I've seen this year, so I was like, Dory! And I'm such a fish lady, like I own like 50 fish, so for me this is like perfect. I hope I really like this. So from what I can see, it looks a lot like Lucky Charms. Like, it has the plain cereal plus it has marshmallowy bits. But the marshmallow are shaped like Nemo and Dory. I don't know if you can see, but like the little blue ones are Dory's and the orange ones are Nemo's. I'm so excited. Now I'm going to show you guys before I put milk in and everything. So that's what it looks like. But the little Nemo, that's what it looks like. It's really, really small and cute and orange. And then there's a Dory. Can you see the Dory? Oh, it kind of feels weird that I'm going to be eating Nemo and Dory, but they look pretty good. So let's go. It tastes kind of like Cheerios, but then with marshmallow bits. So if it was just the plain stuff, I would hate it. But because there's marshmallow in there, it's like a nice little sweet touch. I feel like this is kind of like a healthy version of kids cereal. I'm going to give Finding Dory a 3. That was kind of disappointing in terms of flavour, but I still really like the idea, like the presentation of it I think is good because it gets kids eating healthy-ish kind of cereal and it's kind of fun at the same time. Didn't taste like as great as Lucky Charms, for example. That one is so much better, but this is still kind of fun. Lucky Last cereal, thank god, because I'm starting to feel so sick and bloated, but Lucky Last cereal is S'mores. Again, this isn't something that I've heard of, like the little tiny toast, but it looked really good, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna try it. So it says it's crunchy graham, not graham, graham cereal, wrapped in rich chocolatey coating with marshmallows. So it's meant to kind of replicate exactly S'mores, you know, the things that you put on the fireplace. So hopefully it is good. Honestly, I'm not even hungry, but I'm still going to keep trying it. So that's kind of what it looks like. It just looks like chocolatey bits with tiny little white marshmallows, as you can see. I'm going to try these two bits together. Oh! I don't know how I feel about that. Tastes nothing like S'mores. This was another one that disappointed me. Damn it. The chocolatey kind of, I don't know, puffs, whatever you want to call them. It tastes like stale Cocoa Pops. Like, there's really not a whole lot of flavour to it. You can't tell that it's chocolate. And then the marshmallow is just kind of like a little sweetness kind of bit. So it kind of saves it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, eh. S'mores, I'm going to give maybe a 2 because, like, it's really disappointing. It sounds really good. But then when you eat it, it's like, bleh. Thank God that is all the cereal that I have to try today. So if I had to pick some favourites, I'd probably say Fruity Pebbles was definitely a favourite. That was amazing. Also Lucky Charms and Reese's Puffs. They're probably my favourite ones personally. But yeah, that's everything that I have to show you guys for this video. So let me know if you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what your favourite cereal is out of this. If you're someone who eats this cereal, let me know what one your favourite is, because I'd love to hear what people in like other parts of the world think, or even if you're an Australian as well, what do you think of it? Because a lot of their cereal is really sweet and fun, whereas here it's like really bland and crappy. So I'd love to hear what people think about it. But other than that, that's pretty much everything I have to share. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.